Hello all, hope you is good. Welcome back to Europa Universalis 4 with La. That's right, my wonderfully named main army unit. We're going to march themselves over to Porto. Let's secure this Portuguese truce of taking all of their hard work and efforts in the New World, including the 4 provinces they have in Argentina. My peace deal should still be recognised because I haven't actually reloaded the game at all. And yeah, we're only 6 reasons away now. That's pretty much just time and reduced enthusiasm at that point. Let's go stop Spain and Navarra. Whilst Venice and my PU subjects deal with taking on the Spanish provinces. Also thinking about it. Chance of France inheriting Milan 0%. Okay. So then in 10 years' time I can officially check the integration chance. It's probably be kind of low like it was for Provence, but that's fine. If I have to end up integrating them as well, so be it. Let's also take Kochimi as well. Or, from my peace deal with Castile, I'm going to ask them to cede Cape of Good Hope to me. So I'll put the colonists in there for a brief spell. For now, what I might do, and this seems a little pointless because it is, I'm going to put one of my colonists in, say, here. One of my colonists, my only colonist, in the area. Because it's colonise any province in this area to give me extra settler chance and global settler increase, which I kind of want. I know that the settler chance will only affect 1 settler, but hey, it affects something at least. Portugal are at 57. They will give me what I'm asking for and nothing more. Did you know what? That might actually be acceptable. Let's give it the tick of the month. I'm also now currently only losing 7 ducats a month. Not bad. So let's take the little bit of money that Portugal can give. I only take about half because Venice are pulling numbers. And I'm just going to continue just moving my units around, dealing with stuff. Also soon enough, I'll have southern Italy. For Provence are 91% integrated, which is pretty nice. Marrakesh raided me? That's not nice. 27,000 men in the hole. Not particularly great either, but I'm not too worried. And you know what? I haven't really considered what I'm actually taking from Spain here. Beyond what they have in the colonies. And maybe also the Cape of Good Hope. I really don't know. Let's put a colonist in Lima. Again, I'm just setting that all up. The next war after this one will be fighting Genoa, I think, to take Piedmont. No, it's Cusco. But European it will be Piedmont, I think. I could also make it the war versus Great Britain to take some provinces. Portugal wouldn't help because they're currently bankrupt. I'll be landing troops in England. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, GB. I'm coming for you. Meath have made some claims. I could have also made my own claims. And honestly, Calais should be the province I want. I'm going to start making a claim on England. Should have thought about that sooner, but hey. Skill issue my end, huh? Let's go here to Rioja. So what I'll do is I'll put the 30k troops to border Calais. Then I'll have the bigger army to go into Cornwall. I think I'm omitting Genoa for now. I do have the mission to take Piedmont, but... Oh, hold on a second. We're taking a whole bunch of naval attrition. Because of noble rebels. I didn't even know that was happening. Ow. Let's go sit them in, say, Ciara. Actually. So, Cuzco and GB. I will of course fire the Cuzco War first. Also, Tlapaneca hitting back against Mexico. Do I need to get involved? Probably. How many troops does Mexico even have? 13k. Which are not where they should be, actually. Be the correct answer. So Castile, you're going to concede everything you have here. You're gonna give me Cape of Good Hope. France cannot make it a call. Okay, you're not gonna give me Cape of Good Hope. You're gonna give me, for now, give me St. Helena. Give me money. I forgot to make Spain a rival, I've just remembered. Oops. So I get none power projection for that. And look at that, how much nicer is that? So let's now pay off a couple loans. Seriously, where are your armies? I might just have to go deal with Tlapaneck. Unless they're over here. They could be over there. I might have to give it some time. No, what I'll do actually, let's be fair about this. I'm going to fire a war versus Tlapaneck, but also, who's this at war with you? Tanana. That's where their armies are. I can't help that because I can't see them. Then, while that's going on, also if anything comes awry from here, I'll just sort it all out. Then from the Amazonas, we'll send the next merchant, and we're looking kind of good. The trade setup is, the trade network is getting there. And yeah, I kind of want Antille to help with the French-Mexico stuff. Then, let's declare war on Parcajes, with both of them being co-belligerated. This also calls in Charrua. We're here. Yeah, that's kind of a set war. For everybody to be co-belligerated and dealt with. Come on, French-Mexico. This is now a detriment that I can't see this. But no, they're just helping out Tlapaneck. I don't really know what's going on right now, honestly. I really couldn't say. The fact I'm at war with Tlapaneck is helping out here, though, because these Tanala guys are sieging this down, and the West Indies are just taking it back. How nice. So now that a month has elapsed, let's declare war on Parcajes. Cuzco, this. Go. Parcajes are the war leader, which is helpful because that means I can take everyone else around them, then take Parcajes. Then GB are trying to get a PU over Sweden. How cute. Let's bang this fort. And then my troops over in France probably should be drilling. Let's stick my main army in Paris, considering they're not going to England just yet. So, on the Great Power list, I'm double the Ottomans. I'm not quite big enough myself to become an empire. That's a shame. I'm sure I can change that at some point. Soon. And yeah, this is useful here. The Antilles are doing a great job at helping out French Mexico. Hopefully someone walks into them rebels though. That would be the cream of the crop. Sorting that out. For they are 47 months away from getting their peace. Our truce with the Bakaha Federation is over, meaning I can take Florida soon. But I think for taking Florida, I'll bring my own units up to deal with that. And Provence are nearly in my influence. They have some cannons and some infantry that can go towards the secondary stack. This one. And let's see, advisor slot. Damn, my good trader was gone. Let's just go with an improved relations guy for now. Sure, I'm losing 3 dip a month, but I've got enough in the bank to allow for my finishing of integrating Provence. Which is just what I need. And at some point I need to continue building forts near Paris. I can't wait for Peru to be laden with gold. They're going to make me stinking rich. Natives of Guadeloupe have risen. Didn't even realise I had that colony. That might be part of the reason for my extra colonial maintenance then. I honestly thought it was just all in the hands of the Antille. But no, this one's mine. That's fine. It will take some damage. But it's not gonna completely die down. What I should do though is revoke from Paranaiba. Then once the natives in Guadeloupe are done, I'll bring my colonist over to there. And then that can be finished quicker. Plus it changes the culture. So that's okay. Also going to spend some extra admin points in reducing my inflation. And is there any other third purpose for my admin? Not immediately speaking. Good. I also forgot to seize land while I had the chance. Soon enough. More treasure fleets. Less problems. Not bothered about these Huaca worshippers heretics. I mean, that's a very funny like rebellion name. That's a bit extra. So GB, you have 40k troops. Laughable. Now Portugal won't help England, but they've re-allied Spain. They are, aren't they? So I think I would probably just do a truce reset with Spain to a no alliance via Genoa. So I'd fight Genoa. Spain would revoke with England. I would then fight Spain. Portugal are going to be bankrupt for a while, but they'll be back in action soon enough. Right, let's go siege Puno. Is that all of Cusco's units? Yes, that's the entire Cusco army. So once I've sieged Puno, I'll have free reign to attack them in Macaya. And I do want to full annex Cusco for Peru. So what's going on with Tlapanek then? Everything's desieged. And Provence, are you really over there? Rio de la Plata. Let's just ignore taxes. Reduce the unrest. And I'll use this 8k that I'm about to inherit to get rid of these Huaztec separatists. Someone's got to do it. Right, there's Provence. Let's deal with... I'll let them do the pathing that they want because it goes through the separatists. And it ends up at the second province that needs to be besieged. So, let's have a look at the armies here. These armies here have 2 mini horses, i.e. they have more than a horse. Because of horse they do. They'll go up to join the other army. Let's statify Provence, Lorraine, Calabre, Campania, and Apulia. Good stuff. My treasury's taken a little bit of a hit, but that's also fine. Can't decrease autonomy while at war, so I can't really check it right now. But I'm at my force limit. And I'm back to earning dip power, of course. So let's see about claiming Calais. I do want it. French-Mexico are still at war with just Tlapanek. So I'm thinking, my war with Tlapanek, you give me both of these. Thanks. Then Mexico are already sieging this back, so I don't need to worry. Good stuff. Meanwhile, my armies over here will continue drilling. Good stuff. I'm also less than 10k men in the hole now. So Peru still have their heretics. No problems. French Colombia are slowly coring this up. Yeah, they're slowly coring it up. Luckily when you get them to cede a territory, it removes their cause. So it's not like there's going to be any Portuguese separatists right now. So I want to siege Cairo. And yes, Mapuche is still a valid target, who I want to immediately declare war on. I just noticed that the spy network was going to start wearing off, so actually that could not have been better timed. Like, that was coincidence, by the way. I didn't actually try to coordinate that. That was just coolly timed. So we'll take it. French Louisiana noble rebels. Great Britain are declaring war on various Canadian natives. I know I've still got the French Canada mission to deal with. Don't worry, I'll sort that out. Even if I have to take 5 provinces from England just to form French Canada, then take the rest. That is a way round. For the colonial approach, I need 5 provinces in Guinea. That is okay. Also, I need to probably just increase autonomy in St. Helena just to stop there from being rebels there. And I will come back for Africa. Again, I just really want to get this colonial rush on the go. But I now have Colombia, Brazil, soon Argentina, Peru, So all of the southern ones are covered. Mexico, Louisiana. I'm on my way to making a California. Then it's just Florida and Canada. Again, I'll be taking Canada from England, so I don't think that's necessarily a problem. I don't have a lot of provinces with... I don't have a lot of problems with something or other, I don't know. I just saw that Rathlos is incorrectly named, so I need to fix the issue. Something, I'm going to take land from England, I think was my plan of what I was trying to say. And now Great Britain and these three are looking slightly less same colour-y, because now they're a slightly darker red. Good stuff. I might just have to take on these Huaca worshippers real quick. I don't like them keeping their beady little eyes around. I don't know how audible this will be on the recording, but you've got little boy racers outside just trying to rev their engines. Okay, we get it, you own a bike, good for you. I think that's like part of the reason to buy a bike, isn't it? Just to rev the engine to say, hey, look at me, I have a bike. Let's be real. Anyway, I'll also claim... What do I want to claim? Just like Devon? Somerset? Dorset? Let's claim Hampshire. Maybe I swap over and put the 44k in Paris, actually. No, they've both got 44 supply limit. It wouldn't make a difference. Most places will have maximum of 44 right now. Oh well. Que sera, sera. As for my next government reform, it's not for a while, but let's discuss it. Next government reform is the tier 7. I can't get superior of the state because I haven't adopted core ideas yet. Maybe it might be meritocratic recruitment. You know, administrative clergy is also okay-ish. But honestly, there'll be a placeholder until I get superiority of the state, I think. Right. My subjects can now deal with their occupied provinces. Hopefully Colombia might start making waves to help make that happen. And with my spare diplomats, let's maybe put one into own subject countries further. And maybe put one into allies. I also want to check how the Mamluks and the Ottomans are doing. The Mamluks are absolutely storming ahead of the Ottomans. The Ottomans have got no real leg to stand on now. Good job, Mamluks. Keep up the pressure. I'll be over to attack you soon. Seriously, this guy on his bike is really starting to pee me off now. Right, we'll just allow them to have access. If anything, I could leave... I could just piece Cusco out now and do something like this. And just leave them in this one province. Just for now. Lots of aggressive expansion, don't care. There we go. Now. Oh, hold on. I wanted that province because that province links to Charcas, who I wanted to take. Awkward. Oh well, I'll find a way around it. Maybe if I just take... Right, Pacahes is 49%. Yeah, I might just have to come back and take those guys in another war. Or maybe Peru will be able to do it themselves. At that point. Also, these guys are actually sieging down my provinces. That's not very nice. Where are my subjects to help me deal with this? And yeah, I'll just go Charcas first, I think. Meanwhile, I'm losing 19 ducats a month currently. That's okay, I want the professionalism via drill. The rest of it is a whatever. Also note that I'm almost back to being neutral on my manpower. And what's this? Lose legitimacy, gain ability loyalty. Perfect. I can get behind that. So let's bang this fort. Probably shouldn't have done that, but I'm ahead in Miltech. I do need defensive ideas though. So maybe what I should do, because I've got so much admin power, let's just swap to mill focus. Why couldn't I think of that before? Partly because mostly when I have admin power, I feel like I need to, or rather admin focus, I need to keep admin focus. Is usually my tendency. I go, oh, wait a minute, this is the most important power, keep it. But no. Mill's useful to gain ideas, of course. And you know, switching around so you can always get your current idea group is also nice. So my treasury is still losing money, but not much. It's a bit more of not much, which is good. I'm also going to ask Peru to change their relationship with me, enlarge the gold fleet. I mean, I did do this in the Spain campaign, so this should feel familiar. Everyone's adding to the gold fleet. This is going to earn me a lot of money. And what are French Mexico doing? They're still at war with the various, well, Matlanzikang, Litzinka and Tlapanek. Ideally, I also want to start something with French Mexico, but that'll be when I bring my units up from Peru. Really, I only need this army to stay down here for this, because they'll be able to deal with the scraps on their own. Or I can just fire the war and people will start swarming around it. Whichever way you'd like to see it. And my war score was Oruro, which is the province that they're stood on. So I'll take this fort, then I'll take Oruro. I took a loan just as my treasure fleet came in. Damn, that's unfortunate. Can I get any good manufactories yet? Yes. Let's just start getting manufactories then. If you're going to force me to take loans, I'll just increase my income. I know it gives me very little leeway for what I'm currently about to lose, but oh well. So Peru will give me 220 right now. That will be increased when I give them extra provinces. Yeah, we've taken all the gold provinces in this war from here. Because even though I can't take Chaco directly now, I can do this. Take you this, this, and then just like take all of these. It's not controlled by me or an ally, but basically what I'm saying is the war score will allow for it. The war score permits, it will happen. Also, Charua can be annexed. They can give me the province and money. That will sustain me a little longer. However, they're kind of trapped here because they can't go around me. There has to be a land link for the provinces that they're migrating to and from. So no dice there. And Yaki walked back into a province that I'm currently have a claim on. Meanwhile, GB claimed Hampshire. You know what? My dad was born in Devon. I'm taking it. Fairly certain he was born in Devon anyway. Don't worry, I will be getting Florida soon enough. It's definitely rare for me to take a Louisiana before I take a Florida. I'll say that much. Also, quadruple digit score. Kinda nice to see. And now we're back to losing 14 ducats a month still. And no, we're not going to restrict it. Let them expand freely. Wherever my subjects want to go is where they're going to go. Quite frankly. Let's see here. This is all going to Bordeaux. And then Bordeaux. I am collecting from trade here. Perfect. Remember, this will all push to English Channel when I have more of the power. But while I have a small version of it, it's not happening. And that's an unfortunate rebellion rise. I'll probably have to deal with this war, then go up to help. Let's also maybe, with my admin... Oh, I'm nearly 200 over my gov cap already. Oof. But yes, I will be swapping to centralised monarchical bureaucracy in time. Because I have a thing somewhere in one of the missions that talks about making it nice and cheap. Ah, this one. Movement and centralisation. Land owned by the Crown at least 50%. So I do need some Crown land. I can get Crown land via development as well. So if I develop some of my provinces, that can be done. Of course, that cross conflicts with the fact that I'm way over my gov cap right now. Let's grab some courthouses. Again, I'm just going to pay out despite my increasing loan quantity. It's fine. When I get more land, all of my loans will be worth more. So I can pay off the ones I have and refresh. In fact, I only have 3 loans right now. Let's indebt myself to the bourgeoisie. I'm not going to pay back the 4% loans. Let's grab some courthouses to assuage my gov cap. And I'm going to take a couple workshops. And that's what I'll do with the money for now. Also, I've just noticed the time. So let's end the episode here. Thank you for watching and I'll catch you again soon.